talk to you guys about money today because I think it's very important that while you guys are doing school, while you're doing the stuff you're doing at home, while you're doing everything that you're doing, that you understand the value of money and you understand how to use your money wisely. Right? So right now, if you get an allowance or you're bringing in any type of income, and if you're still living with your parents, you should not be broke. You should not be broke if you are bringing in any sort of income and you're still living with your parents. And the reason being is because you should be either saving money or thinking of ways in which you could have that money make more money for you. But I know what it is to be your age, right? And to be sitting down there and have the money and just buying whatever it is we want. How many of us have an iPhone in here? Raise it up if you have an iPhone. All right, so I see a couple iPhones. Condolences if you have Galaxy, right? But you hang out with Galaxy. But if you have an iPhone, right? You know this iPhone costs a lot of money, right? How much does an iPhone go for? Let's stick on the 6. Not even go to 7 yet. How much does 6s go for?
Like 5,000. I mean,
500.
500.
About 500, right? So let's say anywhere between 500 to 700, right? But you know, right? What's crazy about these iPhones is that it costs so much. And most people, when they buy an iPhone, they think they just bought the iPhone. But you didn't just buy the phone, you bought the bill that comes along with the phone. Because you don't just have the phone without the phone being connected. So when you get a phone, you buy the phone and then you pay month after month after month. And that bill doesn't stop. You can't call AT&T, Sprint, Verizon, T-Mobile. You can't call any of them and say like, yo, I'm going to pay off my cell phone bill. Like I'm going to pay it off and I never have to pay it again. So when you get the phone, you get the bill that comes along with the phone. Just like when you get the TV, because Black Friday is coming up and a lot of folks are going to say, I'm going to get my big screen TV. And you think you just bought the TV, but you didn't just buy the TV, you bought the bill that comes along with the TV. Because if you have cable on it and or satellite TV, you're paying for that month after month after month. So here it is, we have an iPhone that costs about $500 to $700 for the iPhone. How much does a share, to buy a share in Apple cost? About how much?
Yeah,
about 100.
80 to 130.
Right? Like 100, 110 or something like that, right? We could look that up, right? So imagine, for something that you bought, that you're gonna pay the rest of your life, you could have actually got a share in the company, Apple, where you could have some ownership in the company, but we rather to continue allowing this phone to be an expense to us while it's a profit to someone else. It's an expense to us, but to somebody else, that makes them profit. And I'm sharing that with you guys because you guys have to start thinking on the different end of the stick. You can't just continue to be a consumer when you're not an owner. And eventually, that's why I like to hear when, you know, Ray and Roberto and you guys are starting your own businesses, is because entrepreneurship is important, man. It's key that you guys start thinking ownership and stop just consuming. So you got to start thinking about your money in a different way. What are you putting your money into and what type of returns are you getting on the money that you're putting out? Because if you're spending money to buy $400 sneakers, right? And you spend money on those sneakers, you wear those sneakers every once in a while, but it doesn't return anything to you. The only thing you get in return is somebody on the block saying, oh, you got the new, but they're broke too.